Hello, Oracles. Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. Today we are going to talk about the Tesla stock split. When is that coming? Many people have been asking, and it's one thing that I have been looking at. I did a prediction last year on it, and I'm going to reiterate that prediction here, but I'm going to follow it up with some more information that we have gotten more recently about why I believe that is true. So to start things off, I like to go by what Elon says. Elon has said in an interview that with him you do not need to read between the lines, you just need to read the lines. He's pretty direct and straightforward. So what we're going to do today is read the lines that we have had put forth for us from Elon and from Tesla to determine when we believe the Tesla stock split will happen next. So we do know that there is a stock split coming. In the past, Elon has stated that he likes to keep the stock price down at a level where everybody, all investors, can purchase the stock. Here in the United States, we have the ability to purchase fractional shares. Other countries around the world also have that, but there are also many countries around the world that don't have the option of purchasing fractional shares yet. So because of that, we need to make sure that the stock price stays at a level that they can purchase it at, and Elon does that through stock splits. Another reason to split the stock to keep the price low is because of the employee stock purchase plan. There's a video I put in the description down below from Farzad, and he explains a lot of that. He goes into depth about it. He used to work for Tesla and has some great insights into that as to why that is a reason that Tesla would split the stock. So take a look at that link down below. And this is what we saw in August of 2020. The stock price was around $1,300 to $1,400 when they announced the split, and it split 5-1. So now that we have established that Tesla and Elon do want to split the stock, and we are getting to the levels that we were close to last time when they split, when will the next split happen? Many people are thinking that it may split at Q4 earnings. Now let's take a look at that, because Elon has also stated that he believes the valuation of the company is too high. Granted, the valuation, as he says, is out of his control. It is up to us as investors. We are the ones who are determining the value of the company, and we have determined that we feel it is a $1 trillion company. So this is something that is out of Elon's control. However, with that said, looking at Q4 earnings as a potential time for them to split the stock, I think that may be too early. One of the reasons why I feel that they may not split the stock at Q4 earnings is because, as we stated, Elon believes that the valuation of the company is too high. We know that there is most likely going to be a run-up on the stock price leading to Q4 earnings and the roadmap. That will push the stock price and valuation even higher. Now with a split, there's a good chance that after it splits, the stock will run up some more, pushing the valuation even higher. If Elon and Tesla feel that the valuation is currently too high, that would push it even higher, and that would go against what they believe. Elon has also stated that he thinks, and he's not good with macroeconomics because they're very, very challenging to predict, that there might be a recession coming in late spring into summer. He may not want to split the stock, leading into what could potentially be a recession. Granted, he does not know if this is going to happen or not, but with the potential possibility of it being there, they may not want to split the stock prior to that. And one of the best ways to keep valuation in line is to just wait. Let production, deliveries, and revenues catch up with the stock price, and thereby the valuation will be more reasonable for what the stock price is at, so long as the stock price does not run ahead of it. So just waiting in time will get us to the point where Elon and Tesla feel that the valuation is more stable and suitable for the company at the moment, and therefore would announce a split. So my thoughts would be, if the macro environment allows it, we may see a split in August, similar to where we saw in 2020. They did it prior to the election that year, so that's why I don't think that the election will play too much of a factor into the decision to make a split at that point. But it could come down to where is the stock price, where is the macro environment at that point to determine if that will be when the stock will split, July or August. My feelings for a split are they will be announcing it near Q3 earnings. And for that reason I'm saying is because the macro environment will be such that the stock price will still be low. Elon and Tesla are going to be waiting for production and ramping of Austin and Berlin to hit a point where they're very comfortable. Then we have the election, which is going to keep the stock price down a little bit due to macro environment uncertainty. But at Q3 earnings, that will be coming out in October. That is very close to the election. They will know that post-election, the stock market usually thrives regardless of who wins. So if they announce it at Q3 earnings, then they do the split later, let's say around late November, then that will be post-election. The stock price will have come back up at that point. And post-election, the stock price will be hitting a point where Elon feels that, you know what, we need to bring it down for all the people around the world who cannot purchase fractional shares for our employee stock purchase plan. So they do the split late November. That is my prediction. And where we saw great stock prices this year with Black Friday deals due to Elon sales, next year we will see some great low prices in Tesla stock due to a split. As we know, it does not change the value at all. So if you have one share of Tesla stock at $1,500 and it splits 5-to-1, you will now have 5 shares at $300. Same exact value, just a lower price for people who cannot purchase fractional shares to be able to actually purchase full shares at this point. And going forward, Elon has said that he sees the company growing at 50% every year for the next 10 years. So this means that we will see splits more regularly over the next decade if they keep up this pace. And now one factor that can contribute to this is us as investors. Elon has said, like we said before, that it is the investors that control the stock price, not Elon or Tesla. So if us as investors drive the stock price so high that he will have no choice but to split, it may happen. So we might see a potential Q1 split coming. I think part of that will be if we hold a high enough stock price, perhaps over $1,400 through February, then we may see a split later on after that, depending on how the macro environment is treating us at that point. Let me know in the comments below, when do you think the stock will split next? I was talking to Rocky in the comments, and I was planning on doing another video about, our predictions and things so we can revisit it at the end of next year, and he brought it up again and had a great idea. So I'm going to ask you guys 4 questions. Let me know in the comments below. I will track this all, and we will come back to it in a year. I'll make a video going over all of your predictions next week. So your 4 predictions are: when do you think the stock is going to split next? What do you think the next factory location is going to be? What do you think the price is going to be of the stock at the end of 2022? And how many vehicles do you think Tesla is going to produce in 2022? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. I will make a spreadsheet and track them all for us. And when we get to the end of next year, we will be able to track all of them and see how we all did. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do so down below. Sign yourself up for notifications. I am over on Twitter at OracleTim1. I share all of the latest information that I can with you guys there about Tesla stock and other pertinent stock information. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Have a great one.